Hi.
Hello, great. Hello, Joyce. Good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Good
So,
morning, everyone. Good morning, Gideon too.
good morning, everyone. So today we are talking about these books, The Compound Effect by Darren Hardy. So this is a book that you know changed my life a lot. Habits, um, and I just wonder why Joyce didn't introduce to me this book earlier. So this book is by Darren Hardy. He is the publisher of Success Magazine, and also he wrote many books. This is quite a very books that talk about how small little habit that can impact you and change your life to the life that you desire, or destroy your life. Actually, it can be both ways. So Joyce, you want to talk about Darren Hardy?
Yes. Before I get to know about his book, I the one that I really get to know about Darren Hardy is through the Success Magazine. Last time he is the publisher of the Success Magazine. And I read the Success Magazine since 2014, which means like 6 years ago. Last time in the Success Magazine, they accompany this magazine with the Success CD. This is a CD, you know, and this CD has all the interviews that Darren Hardy interview all the entrepreneurs and also the business person or a lot of very successful people. And this CD have been accompanying me throughout the journey when I drive. I drive extensively. I travel outstation every single day. And this CD have been together with me in my car for a long, long time because it really inspired me and I really fall in love in Darren Hardy's voice. I found that I love his voice so much. And I go and search it out, the book that he wrote, and we found this book. So this is the book, The Compound Effect, that jumpstart your income, your life, and your success. So let's check this out. Why compound effect is so important to you? As those people that know me, then you know that one thing is I always talk about this consistency. Whatever you do in your life, consistency really, really matters. So this book talk a lot on this consistency because he talk about the small, smart choices plus the consistency plus the time, which will compound to a radical difference in your life. So this is one of the I really love to quote from this book. Let me check quote from the book. It is frequent, small, and seemingly inconsequential choices that are of grave concern. It is the little things that inevitably and predictably derail your success. Quote. So this book talking a lot on the small little things that you do every single day. Your success secret actually hidden and lies into the daily habits of you that you do every single day. So that's why it's so important. And I think Gideon have some key concept that he want to share with you about compound effect. Let's go.
Yeah, so before I go to that, I just want to say, yeah, it's really true that, Darren Hardy is one of the person that believe that you don't really have to take massive action or, walk the fire or jump to the sea to get a lot of, impact to your life. It's just, so the principle behind this compound effect is you reaping a lot of result from little actions, correct actions that you take over consistently over a period of time. So in formula, I like to talk about formula, which is easy for you to remember. So small, right decisions or actions plus um, consistency plus times equal to significant result. So so you must think of this. So if I take small little actions consistently over a period of time, I will get the result that I want.
Yeah.
So this is why I like this book so much, because a lot of things that you take actions like in your relationship, finance, health, it will all impact to you. So if you think about this, why if compound effect is so good, why so not many people are taking this, doing this? There are a few things that I can think of. First things is about the marketing nowadays. A lot of marketing gimmicks tell you that, take these 3 actions and you can become younger, richer, sexier, or everything that you want. Just 3 steps. Or take my magic pills. Take these super secrets that is no one know for 1,000 years, and you become something else. So I think this is not really the truth. The truth is there is no such
Shortcut.
things.
No
Yeah,
shortcut.
no shortcut to success. It's all hard freaking work. So this is from Darren himself. You must take hard freaking work, and you can only do this. So I think a lot of people are having this wrong concept nowadays because there are so marketing gimmicks outside. And the second thing is about, I think nowadays a lot of people just want to have instant gratification. You just want to get things like this. If I give you a choice, if you want to take short-term pain, long-term pleasure, or short-term pleasure but long-term pain, which one do you want? I mean, just get it very. I just make it very easy for you. After a very good meal, if the waiter asks you, do you want to have a hot, yummy chocolate dessert, or you want to have a warm water? I think a lot of people will just choose, that yummy dessert, chocolate dessert. They won't think about health, for that time. So this is what you are doing every day. If you are thinking about, I just want to get that fast, you won't make it. And then the third thing is about good habits are hard to create, but easy to lose. But bad habit is very easy to create, but you hard to lose it. So I think a lot of people just can't easily to get good habits. And the fourth thing is about the social pressure. I mean, a lot of nowadays, if you see people got these things, this material thing, or this car, you just want to get it because you want to, fight against your, or as your neighbor, as your friend. So this is all the things why people don't do this compound effect anymore. And it's I told Joyce before, this session are not for you to, it's a sexy workshop session. It's all hard work. We want to tell you the things that you can change your life. I really want to stress this point. So Joyce, maybe you can share some of the practices you want to let people do.
Yeah, just now Gideon shared a little bit on the eating. All right, you have dinner. After dinner, do you choose the dessert or you choose just a cup of warm water will do? Once in a while, I believe. Once in a while, I'm perfectly okay with that. Sometimes I do take dessert, but just not every single day. That the compound effect we are talking here is like every single day you are making the wrong choice for your own health. You are eating the wrong food. You are putting the wrong thing in your mouth that does not fit for your body over the period of 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. That is the time you start to have the chronic diseases that you may not want in your life. It won't happen like overnight like this. It won't, So sometimes I allow myself to be the naughty girl to really eat all the food that I normally don't eat. It's fine once in a while, but not compound, not every single day. So when every single day, you have to get back to your healthy eating habit, healthy lifestyle. Do your exercise. Exercise is just for your own health. All right. So I want to talk a little bit on the time. This book, Compound Effect, it does talk a little bit on how to track your time. Tracking, knowing how you use your time. I say tracking, literally, I ask you to pass your journal or a piece of paper, write it down. I don't know whether Gideon you do this before or not. Meaning that you literally write it down on a piece of paper, what time to what time what you do, what time to what time what you do. Let's say 8 to 9 o'clock you are doing your your breakfast. Okay, so 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock, you're having a meeting, you reply your email or whatsoever thing. So it is like every single day for 7 days. You can track for 7 days, and I promise you that you are going to be surprised by how you use your time. You know, how you actually use your time. You may see that the time that you use is like a lot on your social media. And I would love to talk about this the day Gideon and I have a discussion. If you spend 30 minutes a day on your social media, means that on your phone, you're literally taking out your phone, all right? And then you spend 30 minutes a day, 1 year, 365 days, you are actually you're spending 182.5 hours on your social media, checking your Facebook posts, your Instagram posts, or whatever that you are looking at. And if you are translating into the 8 hours of full working day, right? It's actually 22 days. Can you imagine that? How about 1 hour? 1 hour of social media means that 365 days, 365 hours. And you would translate into the working days for full 8 hours of working day is actually 45 days, which means it's 1.5 months. You can literally save the 1.5 months doing what you want in your life if you are sucking yourself into the social media. But I always tell you that if you look at the video or any content which is good for you, go ahead. But the non-productive social media posts, all the negative one, you have to be intentionally deleted from your time. Or else will be, this is just a minimum, 30 minutes or 60 minutes. How about more than that? 90 minutes. You're going to spend more than 500 hours in a year. It's a shocking statistic. So please check this out. Although I know when I talk about this, I'm really very into this. So Gideon, I know you have something to share on your own
Yeah,
experience.
I also do daily journal, so I can share to the audience
Yeah.
how I do my daily journal. So I think maybe it's can see that. Okay,
Yeah. I
so
suppose
it's literally tracking. So for myself, I have a drinking water problem. So I always jot down how many water that I drink every 2 hours. So if yourself, let's say my target, let's say is 2 liters of water every day. So I will literally jot down how many water I drink every day. And as what Joyce is saying, I need to control my social media. So I put it down like for social media, how many hours I spend. So I improvise this a bit. So you can actually, in the early of the day, stated that, for social media, I only allow myself 1 hour. So I just put one hours. So at the end of the day, review back. If you spend more than that, more than 1 hour, just change it. Then you know that, you have to improve the next day. If you spend less than that, good, keep it up. So for myself, people will say, oh, this is quite boring. Why I have to do it every day? So myself, my thinking is, if this become your habit, I think habit, Joyce told me, if you have practiced this you have successfully make it for 66 days, it become a habit, then I don't think you need to track again, so you can go to the next one. So this is what I track. And talking about money also, I think I always like to talk about money. So if let's say if you spend $4 a day on coffee or anything that is $4, in 20 years, you will spend 51K. 20 years, you will spend 51K. I'm not talking about, you go and have compound interest on this money. It's just that how many money you are spending on for $4 a day for 20 years. So thinking about this, if you told me that you can't save any money for your futures, I just ask you, is there anything that you spend just for $4 a day that you can take off? So I'm not asking you not to drink coffee. I used to drink a Starbucks like every 2 days, and Starbucks is not cheap. And you can actually do your coffee at home, or take other thing to replace coffee, and which is a good thing. So I think this is a thing that really a book that helped me improve a lot of my lifestyles. Yeah.
Yeah, so good. Because this book, it's something that a lot of very important key point is stated inside the book. It's not very thick, it's very thin only. And we made a PDF which including all the summary of from the book. And this is available through the link, yes, above that you see. Go to the link and give me your email so that I can directly send you the PDF. That is the thing. So we want to really share with you. If you don't feel like reading the book, get a PDF and get a summary, just about 2 pages of summary. That's it. All right. So we're going to see you again next Saturday, 11 a.m. Bye-bye.
See you. Bye.